Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or even a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow, and they help get this out in front of other people, and more importantly, they let me know that this is something that you want to see continuing. So yeah, thank you very much for those that do that. And welcome to our first Monday Satisfactory episode. So cool, this is great, the coal is covering it, the biofuel is not kicked in. So yes, thank you very much for those that are coming along and prompted all this to happen. In our last episode, we basically went and fixed our coal because something was going on where the power production was not right. It was all over the shop. And yeah, it just wasn't playing ball, is the best way I can describe that. So yeah, we're back here at the moment, and we are... The plan for today... How are these reinforced rods doing? Wow, they're coming along quite nicely, which is good. The rotors could be doing better. And rotors are rods and screws. So, the plan for today is we're actually going to, behind these bioreactors, we are going to tap into those two iron nodes there, and we're going to set up some fresh... why is that? Oh, it's not on Zoop. It's not on Zoop. Yeah, we're going to set up some fresh... I don't have the plates. We'll go get some plates. We're going to set up some fresh iron mining production to get hold of more rods and screws to make rotors. Now, this is hopefully going to be a bit more straightforward than it was before, because we've now got that alternate recipe to make screws straight from cast iron ingots. We don't need to turn them into rods first. Now, I've not done that with the setup I've got over there because it's all balanced and it's working fine, so I've not interrupted it, as it were. But for this fresh one over here, absolutely we're going to be using that alternate recipe. So I just want to give us a bit of building space to work with. So I'm just putting a load of foundations down. But I've got to be careful not to go over our lines. Well, not lines, but over where we're going to be mining. Okay, so let's get rid of these trees, because I really don't want them coming through my concrete. There we go. So that's that dealt with, and then we can just zoop into here. Okay, so these are going to be doing 120 each. So let's pick up this iron ore. And we're going to need to make another miner so that we can get an actual mine, sort of an auto miner on top of this. Which is fine. Oh, I need to put the ramps over here. So we can get up. The player is in the way. Not anymore, I'm not. Okay. Oh, I hope that doesn't clip and cause a problem. Okay, so we then need a miner Mark 1. That's fine. Let's have you go that way round. Then I need to go and make another miner over in the construction workshop, and we can get another line going there. Make the portable miner. Although actually, do I want to use this for rotors, or do I need to use it for the... Yeah, because we haven't got anything producing steel frames at the moment, or iron frames at the moment, the modular frames, whatever they're called. Right, so I'm then going to need some smelters. Now these do 30 at a time, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4 to deal with one line. 1, 2, 3, 4 to deal with the second. So, the plan is going to be, I want them kind of running in line with each other. So, we're going to have two, three, four. No, that's too close. So we want the conveyor pole 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's going to come down. So we're then going to have this coming along here. Whoa! Fell straight off the back. And then I need splitter. I need to go get some cable. I fed all of the cable I had into the awesome sink. So let's go to the copper, which is the other side, and grab some of that. See, this is what I really want to start getting a bus set up, so I can just have all of this kind of stuff on tap and not have to run around everywhere. Because I've seen there are some really good setups I've watched from other YouTubers where they have, like, the best way to describe it is a central items room where they have it all on a bus, and then everything has an offshoot that feeds into this items room, so they can just run down to the items room and grab everything because it's all stored in the same place. It's all feeding into a single room that they can go to, and it's just all there on display ready to grab. So that's something I'd like to do, but I'm aware that is going to take time. Why have you stopped? Oh, you're backed up. Why are you backed up? Okay. Okay. I mean, fine if you're backed up. They are producing screws as fast as I think they can. I don't think I've got the belt capacity to make them go any faster. There's no point making them go any quicker. Right, okay, so back over here. What was I grabbing? That was it. It was splitters. Conveyor splitter. Whoa, just come off the back again. Okay, up, round. Might need to get some barriers in the awesome shop. Okay, so. Yeah, that's going to be too sharp. Which means you guys will need to come in on the lower one. That's not a problem. And then you guys are on the upper one. Okay. And then we can just run these in here. That is those all sorted. And then down here, let's have you come around. Yep, to here. And then you run straight into that belt. Lovely. And then we'll just belt these guys up. Okay. Okay. So that should set all those guys up quite nicely. You need to come around to the top. So you're going to come around here. And you're going to go up. And then from there, you're going to go into that. Lovely. Cool. Kind of like how that's fallen together. So, now we need to get some power over here. Have I got one that's not completely full? You'll do nicely. And then we'll just run you there as well. You can go there and there. You will go into that one. And then we will start doing this. Where we will daisy chain them. Oh, that's the ore already coming in, so you're making iron. You're making iron. You're making iron. Have I got any I can dump in here? Yes, and... well, I can't dump the bars, that's annoying. But now I can just run and... oh yeah, there's the copy-paste settings, but I think by the time I grab Control-V, it's just going to be faster to do this. Okay. So that's now 240 copper. Or yeah, 240 iron. Okay, which means I'm going to need 2 lines coming out, which is fine. So what do I do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Means I need a merger here. I'm going to need that there. Can I get away with that there? And then if I put a belt up there, grab these mergers, there we go. Put that there. Okay, and then you only need the slower belts because you're only doing 30 a piece. So that's going to start spitting out some iron, which is nice. I'm going to need to come back over here to grab some more plated rods. Oh, not plate. Steel plates. There we go. And then we will copy that structure. Here. Okay, so that's now going to be that, giving me a nice chunk of iron. Don't really have room to expand the line and double back that way, which is a shame. The space I've got is over here. Oh wow, okay, I'm full of concrete. Right, going to want to start those AI limiters soon as well then at some point. So, I then need some buffers. So I'm going to want to grab a storage container. We'll do 2. You will feed into the bottom one. You can feed into Why is that not grabbed properly? Okay. Put that there. You're telling me that's too far, so let's do this. Because that is backwards, that'll do it. There we go, okay. So now I've got all of that to work with. Let's have a look. So, let's just look at our production. So let's... I need a load of rotors, okay. Because I want to double check the recipes of what I'm going to be looking at here with the assemblers. So we'll just grab those out. Okay. Chuck an assembler down. Let's have a look at our recipes. So, modular frames, reinforced plates, and iron rods. Okay. Out of interest, what is the AR limiter? Copper and quick wire. Oh! I'm going to make a few of those. Okay. So, we want... I need to make some of these. And they need iron plates and screws. Okay. Alright. No, let's not do that just yet. Let's put a constructor down. So. One to 1, 1 to 4, 5 to 20, 5 to 20, 1 to 4. So that's the same ratio, it's just more direct, which is great, that's handy. Okay. So, that gives us 20. So if I say iron plates, you want 30 a minute. If I say alternate screws, you want 12 and a half a minute. Okay, nice and easy number there to work with. Iron rods are 15 a minute. So we can do 2 of them, 4 of them. That's going to give us tons of rods again. You need 12 and a half a minute. And 12 and a half into... Oh, right, let's... I haven't done the maths. Let's just get some building going, shall we? So, we're going to want some constructors first off. So let's get some of these going. Right, okay, so if I've got 120 that I can get coming out, that's 30, that's 60. So that's then 90 of my 120 on the first line coming through. And then if I do a couple more, say you're the screws, so that's 102 and a half. That's 112 and a half, 115. So that's 115 out of my 120. I think we can make that work. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not perfect, but it gives us plenty to work with. And that's only one of our lines. Okay, alright. Let's get started with that. Okay. sort out the other side as well. Right, okay, so belt in there, no, in there, in there. Okay, none of these need more than a belt 1 feeding into them. Oh, that wasn't lined up. What do you mean that's not lined up? Right, you're coming down, you're coming down. No, not the foundation, the belt. Right, and then you need to line up properly. Thank you. Right, so you can then go back in there. You go back in there. And you go in there. Right, excellent. Right, now I've got a ton of these I can just dump out because I have no idea why I'm carrying all of these in my inventory. Right. So that's that sorted, and then yeah, it's just power from there. So we can then go like that. You go into there. You go into there. And then we'll just repeat this. Okay, so that's now got all of that going, which is quite nice. Then we are going to want to... I'm going to want to bring all of that up so I can start recombining it and stuff. But I'm not happy with it. I'm thinking I might look at making the second floor because... under architecture, I've now got my cat walk stairs, which is good. So I can do that. Is that going to be high enough, do I think? Let's just give it a bit more height. There we go. Because I want to start doing my next floor, and then I can start feeding stuff up to it. So no, we're going up. No, what are you doing? I want to go vertical. Bump, bump. Right, okay, and then is that the right height? It is, but we're not quite far enough over. That's fine, because now we can zoop. Right, okay. Yeah, I remember that being part of the problem. Because... yeah, then it lines up. It needs 2 of those to line up nicely. Okay, which means we can put another one here. We can then get rid of this one. Right, and then we're going to start constructing a second floor. I don't actually think we need it that thick. So let's go to foundations. Let's use the 2 meter to make it actually look like it's got some Vertical. Perfect. And then we'll just take those two out. Lovely. And then I've got a lovely set of stairs I can come up for a second floor. Oh, are you... You're misaligned. Oh, that bothers me. Yeah, because you're in the middle. Okay. So, I need to go on this one. We're going to replace that with there. And then we're going to go vertical and we're going to go straight up. Now I've gone too far up, but that's fine. Because then I can go those ones? No, not those ones. Those ones. And I think it'll be one of those two, but I think that should... Okay, that's great. So it's the bottom one I need to take out. Lovely. I mean, you've got to love the physics here. It is just suspended, but we can work on that later. But now... No, not vertical. Now I want to go back to Zoop. Now we can start filling out our upstairs. And guess what? I'm at concrete. But that's fine, because the concrete is backed up. So we can do all of that. And yeah, we're going to start filling this out because I'm going to want to start, like I say, I want to start bringing some stuff up so I can do ups and downs like that. So yeah, that's going to be what we're going to start doing for the moment. Nine, that's what I want there to make it in line. And yeah, we just need to fill out a whole new floor. I don't mind that's getting in the way of that tower. I'm going to bring that tower down because that's not so useful to us anymore. Oh, no. Hook it on there. Thank you. Ah, now I'm out of plates. Right. Okay. But you can see we're getting plenty of room to work with up here, which is good. It's absolutely what I want to see. And then we can come back down. We're probably going to need to put some, you know, lights and everything under there. But that's where we're going to go shopping again. How much have we got to play with in our awesome shop this time? Okay. Swap you two over. Swap you two over. Okay, I might, for the moment, just to get these going faster, do that to try and have that emptying faster. Right, okay. So, tickets, how many do we have? We have 4! Okay, so we definitely want the conveyor hole floors, or the conveyor lift floor holes. Not so worried about those. Conveyor walls. I'm going to say yes. Oh, they need 5. Okay, maybe not then. Modern railing. That might be handy to stop me falling off things. Add to cart. Customizer. are things we can just use tickets to buy. I don't think that's ever actually been a particularly good thing. Right, lighting we're going to want. Unlocked by researching quick growing the MAM, advanced steel production. Okay, so we can't do that yet. Indoor lighting, that we're going to need, and we need basic steel production to do it. Okay, fine. So we can't do that yet. Pipeline? They might be worth doing, but we won't have the tickets for it. Clean pipeline. No, I don't like that. I like the indicator. I really want the conveyor walls, but I haven't got the tickets for them. Do we? Do you think we go for some nice stairs? Should we get some nice stairs? Yeah, let's get some nice stairs. Not that I think I might use them, but at least we'll have them for, you know, if we want to do that. So we can buy that, which then means we can feed things up to our... Right, you need to be swapped over again. That is going to be the problem, isn't it? That it's going to keep trying to do that. Yeah. Because it's always going to try and fill it in at the end. Yeah, I maybe shouldn't have dumped all of those in there. Maybe should have done a separate one just to throw all of that in. But we can try and sort that for next time. So, yeah. We've had a bit of a development up here now, so we've got more space up here. We can look over some of our lovely work that we did recently. So we've got plenty of iron going off over there, but like I say, I'm going to need to store that. But I want to extend this floor over here and then bring it up and feed it onto a bus line. Yes, I think I'm going to make this our bus line floor. Someone did make a really interesting comment just at the end of that, where they were talking about sometimes it's more efficient to transfer like some of the raw materials because it's compressed. They were referencing Factorio. Really interesting comment. I don't know whether my brain will cope with that, if I'm completely honest with you. So I'm going to try and have it for every refined material. Because, well, actually, no, I'll probably have it for most materials, including the smelted bars, in case I want to expand that out at any point. But either way, that's where I'm going to be wrapping it for this episode. So thank you very much for those that do the likes, the comments, and the subscriptions. They all help the channel grow. Again, let me know that this gets out in front of other people. So yeah, thank you very much to everyone that does that, and I will catch you all next time.